then minus. This time we put down the numerator, which is u. Then we differentiate the denominator, becomes the v over the s. Then we divide everything. Hello, welcome to Basic 2 Tech for students, teachers, and math education. Today's video, we're looking at quotient of functions. This is used to differentiate division of two functions. For example, we have y equal to u over v, where u and v are functions of x. If we are to differentiate this, what we do is, firstly, because u and v are functions of s, so it is dy over the x equal to, we put down the bottom function, which is v. Then we differentiate the numerator, which is becomes the u, the x, then minus. This time we put down the numerator, which is u. Then we differentiate the denominator, becomes the v over the s. Then we divide everything by the denominator, which is v squared. So this is how we differentiate division of two functions. Let's look at some examples. Here we're asked to differentiate y equal to 3x squared over cos s. What we'll do first is to call the numerator, we call this u, and we call this v. So therefore, my u is 3x squared. If I differentiate u with respect to x, becomes the u over the x. That will give us, remember, to differentiate, the power multiplies the whole function. So 2 times 3 is 6. Then x, then we'll subtract 1 from the power. So 2 minus 1 is x. So when you differentiate 3x squared, we get 6x. Next, we have v. Our v is equal to cos s. Again, we have to differentiate v with respect to x. So when you differentiate the v, the x, that will give us negative sine x. If you want to know how we do this differentiation, you have to watch our previous video that you see on the top right corner. So therefore, to differentiate this quotient, what we'll do is dy dx is equal to, remember, is the v du dx minus u dv dx over v squared. So now we've gotten our v, our u, we've known our du and our dv. So let's put them to the formula. So our v is cos x times du dx is 6x minus our u is 3x squared, dv is negative sine x over our v squared. Our v is cos s, so it's cos x all squared. So what we have next is cos s times 6x will give us 6x cos x. Now negative times negative will give us a plus. 3s squared times sine s will give us 3s squared sine x over cos s squared will give us cos squared x. So therefore, this can go for our final answer. But if you want to factorize the numerator, you can do that. So that will give us, again, first I will open a bracket. Now, the common factors for 6s cos s and 3s squared sin s. Now, 6 and 3. 3 is the common factor, so I'll bring out 3 first. I have x squared, so I'll bring out 1x. So 3s divided by 6x cos s will give us 2 cos s. That'll give us 2 cos s plus 3s divided by 3s squared sine s will give us s sine s. Let me take this off. That's s sine x over cos squared s. So this is our final answer. So when we differentiate 3s squared over cos s, what we get is 3s open brackets 2 cos s plus s sine s over cos s squared. Let's look at a different question. Here we're asked to differentiate cos s sine s. Remember the formula we use to differentiate is dy over dx equal to v du dx minus u dv dx over v squared. And again, the numerator is our u and denominator is our v. So u is equal to cos s. Remember, when you differentiate du with respect to x, that will give us negative sine x. Our v is equal to sine x. Differentiate v with respect to x, that will give us cos s. So what we'll do next is to put in these into the equation. So what we have is our v is sine x times our du dx is negative sine x minus our u is cos s and dv dx is cos s over v is sine s all squared. So therefore what we have, sine x times negative sine x will give us negative sine squared x. Negative is negative. Cos s times cos s will give us cos squared x over sine s squared will give us sine squared x. So now here's our equation, but we can still simplify further. So what we do now is to use this negative sign to multiply everything right here. So we can rewrite this equation as open bracket, negative comes out right here. So negative times negative sine s squared is a plus, so that gives us sine squared x. So negative times this negative is a plus, that gives us cos squared x over sine squared x. Now, in your trigonometry, we are told that sine squared x plus cos squared x is equal to 1. So therefore, sine squared s plus cos squared s is 1. So therefore, this is negative 1 over sine squared x. Again, in your trigonometry, 1 over sine squared s will give us cosec squared x. So therefore, negative 1 over sine s squared becomes negative cosec squared x. So this is our final answer, negative cosec squared x. If you want to learn how to do trigonometry, leave a comment below and we shall make a video on that. Here is a question for you. Please do this question and leave your answers in a comment below, and we shall give you feedback as soon as possible. Thanks for watching and see you in our next video.